Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing great. So in today's video, I'm going to review a niche fragrance that is very affordable considering the prices of niche fragrances these days, and it smells absolutely fantastic. So the fragrance of today's video is Royal Bourbon from Plume Impressions. So it comes in this nice packaging, a violet color, and they have this feather. I think that's their brand logo because they have the same logo in their bottles. You can see this beautiful presentation, nice box, and this is the fragrance. A nice solid bottle. They have used a really quality glass for the bottle. You can see in the presentation. Royal Bourbon and a golden cap. So the fragrance. This fragrance is, I think it falls under the category of spicy and boozy. So the first fragrance that comes to your mind is Angel Share. And this right here is one of my favorite niche fragrance. So Angel Share by Kilian, and there are like a lot of inspirations, as you all know. Latafa Teriyaki Intense. So if you like these two fragrances, you can blindly get this fragrance, and this is like on a league on its own. It smells absolutely fantastic, and the cinnamon note used in this fragrance is kind of like photorealistic. So when you immediately spray this fragrance, you are invited with a strong burst of cinnamon. So it might feel slightly medicinal, but as it dries down, that cinnamon note blends beautifully with vanilla, amber, and rum. There is tobacco mentioned in the notes, but to be honest, I don't get much of a tobacco in this fragrance. Although this is supposed to be like a tobacco vanilla kind of a gourmand fragrance, the tobacco here is very faint. So if you don't like tobacco, there is nothing to worry about. Don't think that this is like a tobacco forward fragrance because it's very faint. But smell wise, phenomenal. And if you like even tobacco vanille, but that's to me a kind of a different spicy kind of a fragrance. I would say this is even better than tobacco vanille. And for the price, I paid like around $120 something for 100 ml. And I think the retail it goes for 200. So at discounters you can get for a very good deal. And how I discovered this fragrance was I was randomly checking a website called Beauty Live, and there is a section of their best sellers. So I had previously picked Plum in Cognac from the same website. And when I was checking their bestsellers, I found this fragrance. So I haven't heard about this brand previously. I have not seen like much reviews on this fragrance. And once I got to know about this fragrance from Beauty Live, I just googled it, and then I watched. I think Neeb posted a video on the fragrance just a few days back. So that was like a coincidence, and he was like praising this fragrance very highly in his channel. I think he mentioned it's like a cross between Angel Share, Baby Cat, something like that. But I don't get any Baby Cat vibes from this because the vanilla is like very beautifully blended with the other notes. So it's not like vanilla dominant fragrance like in maybe like a Altair or that kind of a fragrance. So it's to me it's more of a spicy, boozy fragrance, and as it dries down, it becomes ambery, vanillic, and the booze note used here is rum, and that is absolutely fantastic. That blends beautifully with the cinnamon, giving the cinnamon gives the spicy kick. So if you are a fan of the fragrance I mentioned before, you will absolutely love this fragrance. And I had reviewed another a boozy fragrance from French Avenue called Sequoia. So that one is like a fruity boozy scent. So I consider this like that one as fruity boozy, this is spicy boozy scent. And performance is absolutely fantastic. Coming to the performance, it's lasts like around 8 hours. I can easily detect it on my like skin and clothes, and it on clothes even it lasts even more. So there is no issue with performance. For the you get what you pay for. And projection for the first 2 hours, it's like, I won't say it's beast mode, but it is like above average, and then it gets close, but still you can detect it very nicely, and it lasts an entire workday. And I got compliments on this fragrance the first day I wore it to the office. and the cinnamon note was so strong, and the compliment I got was like, I smell strongly of cinnamon, and it's very beautiful kind of a compliment, because it was not like a bad compliment, but it was like more like, yo, you smell very good, like you smell strongly of cinnamon. So I'm happy with it. And one more person who came, like I work in customer service, so one more person who came there was telling like, who is smelling so good, and the lady who complimented me uh, told the customer that it is me, and she could pick up on the fragrance. So it's projecting well, people around will notice you. So it's not like a below average performance, and strong performance, and very beautiful, fantastic gourmand boozy scent. So if you are a fan of boozy gourmands without being too cloyingly sweet or overdose of vanilla, some people don't like too much vanilla in their fragrance, for them this is an absolute banger. Because I personally don't like too much of sweet vanilla kind of fragrances, especially some fragrance that comes from Montel or other brands that are like too much gourmandy or too much vanilla. I don't like too much vanilla in my fragrance. I only like vanilla if it's like blended with other notes. That's the main reason why I don't like Nishane's Ani. There are many people who love Nishane's Ani, but for me, I don't like that fragrance. And maybe because it's like I don't like fragrance that smells like vanilla extracts. So this fragrance takes all the notes that I like booze, tobacco, rum, without being overly a tobacco fragrance. So you don't get much of a tobacco, as I mentioned, but the spice and booze is fantastic. And amber, that's one of the fantastic notes in perfumery, and the dry down you get that beautiful amber vanilla combo, absolutely done to perfection. So I rate this highly, easily 9.5 out of 10 in my books. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to talk about this fragrance, and I won't be reviewing any fragrances in 2 weeks because I'm traveling to India. So you can expect a review maybe after 2 weeks, but I will try to do a review in between. I'm not sure. So if you haven't checked this fragrance, I highly suggest you, especially for people living in places like cold countries, because I think this fragrance is perfect for the fall season. That's because in US currently we have the fall season. So fall and winter, this scent is a banger. So if you get it at a good steel price like 120, it's a no-brainer for the quality, because the niche nowadays comes like $300 price tag, and this is like the price of a designer fragrance. If you want a niche quality at a designer fragrance price, I absolutely recommend to check out Royal Bourbon. I know most of the people must not have heard about this brand. Only the niche fraggers there must be knowing it. Even I didn't know that this brand existed. But I absolutely fell in love with this fragrance because I love Angel Share DNA and that kind of a fragrances. It's my kind of a jam, like spicy, boozy kind of a thing. So great fragrance, guys. Check it out. I'll be back with another video. Stay tuned. Have a nice day.